Okay, video one, here we go.
It's me.
Am I in it? Yeah. This bit.
2, 3.
It's yesterday again, and every word you speak. Is that good? So, Rise is an underwater dance piece based on the feeling of resilience and pushing through a difficult situation. I've had this idea in my head for a few years. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know where to start, but I felt like this was my last chance to do it. And if it didn't work, then at least I tried. So to begin the film, I had to write a song for it. I'd written some lyrics on like scraps of paper and on my guitar, but I always imagined the song having this beautiful piano behind it. But the problem was I can't play piano and I have very, very little experience in producing music. This is when I got in touch with Harry.
They said they're in traffic assault, Ash. So.
Okay. Calling his parents.
Hello, Mum, you alright? Now I'm standing taller.
Flows better.
Yeah, but if you go on the... Now I'm standing taller. So writing on the piano, it was great because Kat sent over lots of inspiration. I was just able to whip something together really quickly of a sort of like idea that I had in my head and just write it down and send that to Kat, and then Kat was like, yeah, amazing, and then sent me back a voice memo of her singing and playing guitar, and then sent me the lyrics for the song that she had. So what I did was kind of just put it all together, made like a sort of hybrid song which had both elements of like this sort of dramatic piano in it, as well as like this song that Kat had made. And then producing it on GarageBand, so most of it was done on this little piano here.
It was such a unique experience to create a song basically on WhatsApp. It was like a month of just sending voice memos back and forth each other. I sent him inspirations of piano pieces I liked, and he came back instantly with a voice memo of a really, really catchy melody. And then it was the scary day of actually recording it in person.
The final bridge and chorus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or then, 'cause people say, you could change that, people.
Day that she drowned, you say her body was never found.
It's one woman and it strands to breathe, but my body was never found. Am I my mother's daughter in the deepest, darkest waters? And I deep dive. So while we were still making the song, I had to find someone who was going to be the model for the film. So it was a really specific search because I needed someone that could freedive, someone with ballet dancing experience, and someone that could give their time and day to the project. And how do you even find someone like that?
Yep.
Action.
My name is Emma Harper, aka Mischief Mermaid, and I am the underwater dancing person in this wonderful film. I love the idea of merging creativity with movement and dance and performance with my love of freediving and apnea, and just merging the two together of how water moves and the movement of water and linking that with physical dance. And I'm getting on a bit now, and I used to be a ballet dancer, and I used to be able to fly and jump and make movement look effortless. Now I need to be at least like 5 meters underwater.
Emma was just like up for anything, you know. If I had a dance move, she would never say no. We would just work around it. We'd work through it. You know, we'd talk about weights or how we were going to film it. And she completely gave her soul into that dance. She just made my little vision in my head come to life. Once Emma was on board, it was so important that the dance was done safely. And Emma suggested using her friend Alice to join the team as freediving safety support.
My slug. That is my slug.
My name is Alice Hickson, and I am a freediver. I guess my role is to make everything as safe but also as comfortable and easy as can be for Emma.
The three of us had this little kind of routine in the water. Emma needed to be in like a very specific spot for that silhouette to work. And Alice kind of figured out where Emma needed to be. Alice moves Emma to the place that I needed to. Emma will do the dance after 1 minute, or when she needs the breath, Alice will kind of come get her and get her to the top while I stay down there. I knew from pretty early on that I was going to need some help during this project. You know, I was going to have to create a little creative team. And I was fortunate enough that a lot of my mates believed in me with this crazy idea and were behind me the whole way. I had my mates help me with lighting under the water. So I had, you know, a couple of my friends that were diving with me on the test shoot days. We had people driving to the pool and back with me. We had people helping me out with diving equipment. It was so fun and such an incredible experience getting all my mates on board, and it made the shoot days so fun too. And I couldn't have done it without them. I've been having some issues, as you can see. I broke Rihanna's VCD. The VCD broke. Uh-oh. Okay, so we fixed the VCD now. The guy at the shop fixed it. So it's all good, we're all good to go. There's a few things that didn't work today. Camera didn't work. GoPro nearly didn't work. And the regulator didn't work. But it's fine now, we've got that working.
With what I do with underwater performance and modelling, I have to do a lot of negative lung, and I have to play about with buoyancies and how much breath I actually take on board, how much I want to balance and where I want to be in the water. Obviously every movement you do, every scull, every leg kick, every turn of your head affects your position in the water, so you have to think about that. So we have been having fun and games, sort of playing with weights, having Alice push me down, or I can follow a weight down. But what's been lovely is, because I know that Alice is there, I can literally dance at this point until my eyes are uncomfortable. That's been the most, has been the eyes. Where I've realised that I've been spinning or I've been moving so much that they're agitated or I lose awareness, and I'm able just to signal to Alice and she takes me up, which is magical. I like that.
I might put her down in the water into position, so then she's not wasting energy getting down, but also because she can't see, I can, because I'm wearing a mask, so I can make sure she's in the right position. And then at the end, when she needs to come to the surface, sometimes she might be negatively buoyant. It just helps if I can bring her up to the surface and put her straight to the side, so she can hold on and breathe and just keep everything running smooth. Free-diving has risks, but as long as you do it properly, then it's safe.
A lot of people have asked me what my film is about. I say it's about resilience and trying to get through a very bad situation, and that moment of swimming to the top or sinking to the bottom, that kind of moment of fight or flight, that's what the film is about. I just wanted people to watch it and they kind of relate to it with their own journeys and feelings.
I think it was really evident from day one that Kat was really passionate about the work that she was making, and for me, like, that sort of passion and drive was really infectious. So just, yeah, made me just want to be a part of it and see this project like come to life.
I just agreed to do this in the beginning because I was like, why isn't there a freedive safety? But then when Emma like explained a little bit more and like played the song and told me the story, then it was like really emotive. And that was why I was like, well, I have to do this.
Being able to control your own heart rate and being able to find a complete escape within yourself. And a lot of people will be like, oh, it's lunatic, why do you do that? Why do you want to dance underwater? And it's the most peaceful I feel in my everyday, and I look forward to it. And also the story behind it, I'm very linked with personally. It's okay to feel horrible, it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to talk to people who are going through a bad time.
Because I think a lot of people are going through something difficult, and when someone says, oh, don't worry, I've been there, like, I know what it feels like, it's really hard to kind of dismiss that. But it is true that like after a while, like, you will find this sort of joy and something wonderful again out of something really painful.
Mental health and suicide are things that people don't talk about. But I think if more people spoke about them, then we'd realise how affected everybody is by those subjects. So it's been really amazing to be such part of something so beautiful and powerful and amazing. So thank you for having me.
Everyone gets scared about are they going to say the wrong thing. Saying nothing is the wrong thing, and making a person feel like they're isolated, like they're lonely. It's the worst place in the world to be, and I wouldn't wish on anyone, sorry. Because the problem is, if we have lost the person, or if you're with a person who doesn't want to be here anymore, you feel it with them, and as a family, as friends, you need people, even if you say the wrong thing, God, just speaking to them and looking them in the eye or giving them a hug will change their day, change their outlook and change their perspective. So we need to talk about it, we need to paint pictures, we need to write songs, we need to make films, we need to talk to young children about it, we need to talk till our tongues get cramp. So it's a good job I don't know when to shut up, isn't it?
Hello. We're on our way currently to the first ever shoot with the real woman, and we're not late, but we're closely on time. How do you feel, Rhiannon?
We're gonna get there on time. We've got some pro-driving going on.
We're not panicking. At the back we have our stuff. I've packed a mirror, I've packed the camera, got the diving kit. I'm shitting myself.
It's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. We've got this.
Rhiannon's feeling more positive than me. So, to get the silhouette look, we're going to switch the lights off in the whole pool, and it's going to be pitch black with just one strobe light at the end. That's how we figured out how to do it. So Joanna's going to switch off the lights in the whole pool. We've just got a torch. Action! Got my red.
The reality of blonde hair and chlorine.
Let's be honest, Kat, no one's going to care about your video.
Can you say, like, did you just...
do you want a bit of break?
Oh, fine, where are we going?
I just wanted a break. And that's a wrap.
Oh, it was out of focus.
And that's a wrap. And that's a wrap. And that's a wrap. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Sorry. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. I think we're done. We're done now.